All right, we want to turn to the housing market. We talk a lot about the mass exodus that we're seeing from cities to the suburbs. A lot of the people that are doing that being first-time home buyers, but there's a new study out showing that first-time home buyers actually hit the lowest level that we have seen in more than 30 years. We want to bring in Sarah Paynter. She's been looking into this for us. And Sarah, you've been closely watching the housing market and the various dynamics at play over the course of the pandemic. Why is this the case? Why is the fact that first-time home buyers is hitting the lowest level that we have seen in quite some time?
Yeah, thank you. So first-time home buyers are often looking for homes that are at $200,000 or less. And right now, those homes are not available on the market. The housing market is so hot. There's so much demand that we have bidding wars driving prices up. And in addition to those low interest rates, that adds to demand. And so we have a lot of people trying to enter the housing market, and low price houses just are moving very quickly. They're getting more expensive and there aren't enough of them. So first time home buyers have been left out for the most part of this housing boom.
Sarah, is it a case of local, or is this across the United States the exact same story?
It's going to be different, of course, in different local markets. This is the story for the most part across the U.S. But we do have more affordable options in certain local markets. And as prices are coming down for rents, especially in cities, young people are having more success there, but it's still very expensive to buy a house or a condo in a city. So it's still very difficult for first-time home buyers everywhere. The only first-time home buyers that are doing well are those that didn't have any disruption in their employment during the pandemic, that they were already very secure and were able to even maybe save up more because they weren't going out. That is a little bit more rare because anyone who doesn't own a home, someone who's a renter, is going to be more likely to make less money, have lower credit scores, and struggle a little bit more financially. So for the most part, this group was hit harder than other groups, but there are some who were able to save up more and enter the market as well.
Sarah, it's interesting because this is such an unprecedented time. So if you're out there looking to buy a home, you're not exactly going to see maybe as many houses as you would if you were doing this a year ago. A lot of potential home buyers have turned to virtual tours of their possible homes. Is this a trend? From you talking to people within the industry, is this a trend that's expected to continue here once we get past the pandemic?
It is expected to continue. Most home buyers are looking at about 9 homes during their home search, and that's been the case for the past couple of years. But this year, 5 of those homes, they toured virtually. So that cut down on the in-person tours, just down to four in person. And the expectation is that that's not going to necessarily keep going past the pandemic, but it will help people be narrowing down their options. And now that infrastructure of doing those virtual tours exists, that can help people to be touring the houses virtually and see what maybe isn't a good fit for them, so that they can see only a more select number of houses in person.